Bounce it. Bounce it.
Okay, and we back with Joseline's Cabaret. This is a special edition of a review of the show because, crazy enough, I have a response for Egypt. Oh yes, I have to respond to Egypt because me and her was having a little bit of a back and forth in the comments yesterday, Veterans Day might I add, about her beef with Chinks. So if you want to hear my response and see the back and forth that me and Egypt had, please stay until the end. In this review, I'm going to be talking about specific things. I'm not going to go through each and every detail of the episode because there were a lot of filler moments. But I'm going to talk about specific stuff in this episode that was irking the fuck out of me. On the docket today, we have Joseline herself for being a weirdo. We do have Andrea on this list as well for being a loser. And then we're going to get to Egypt. So please stay tuned. And in this very moment, by the way, you should like the video and subscribe if you fucking with it. All right, let's talk about it. So before I get into the video itself, I just want to share with y'all what I used to call the Mount Rushmore of Zeus bitches I hate. I'm not going to call it that anymore because Mount Rushmore only got 4 heads. I have 6 here. So we going to call this the gutter list of Zeus bitches, okay? Now, under my TikTok and my last video where I was showing this list, I had a lot of people commenting if we could add people to this list. And I'm just going to say no, not because I don't want to add y'all people to the list. But if I accommodate each and every person that wants to add someone they hate to the list, I won't have no space. I'm just keeping this condensed. This is just my personal feelings about the bitches I hate in Zeus history and whatever the case is. These are the bitches that are gutter to me. Let me know in the comments if y'all want me to do a video about why I hate each of these 6 girls specifically. I have no problem doing that whatsoever. But now let's actually get into the Joseline's Cabaret review. So I'm not going to go in order of the episode. I'm going to go out of order. So stay with me here. Andrea, you the first one up. Yeah, self-admittedly, I laughed watching you have this fucking heart attack in the fucking bus. Because you look about as stupid as fuck. I hate the fact that you try to mask all these tears behind the, oh, my home life and my husband lost his job and I could be home with my daughter. I hate the fact that you tried to mask it with that because, bitch, if that was really the case, you probably would have been depressed for a majority of these seasons of these shows and whatever the case is. I'm not buying that. I do believe you were sitting here on this goddamn bus crying because now you realize, oh shit, I have competition as far as running the cabaret. I have competition as far as being Joseline's favorite. Because you had this fucking heart attack immediately after Joseline said that. You're sitting here on this bus panicking and crying. For what? Did you forget what show you are on? You are on Joseline's Cabaret. This is essentially what I would call somewhat of a competition show. You know why? Because she said several times at some point she's going to stop and go have children with Ballistic. And she's going to need someone to run this shit. So there's somewhat of a fucking competition. But your dodo bird brain ass must have forgot that. You're so busy being down Joseline's throat and up her fucking pussy hole that you forgot you're nobody. Joseline has dogged you out every fucking episode, has dogged you down, except that one episode, because she felt pity for your stupid, ugly ass. She been dogging your ass out since the first day she met you, and some way, somehow, you think she respects you so goddamn much that you have no competition? Try again, bitch. I can never feel bad for you. I will never, ever see it for you. Because if you ran a cabaret, that shit would go straight to the fucking ground. In no way, shape, or form do I think you are any kind of professional, have any level of business decision-making brains. I don't think you are up for running any kind of cabaret. Realistically, I don't think any of these girls can run a cabaret, but especially not Andrea. She's too fucking unhinged and she's stupid as fuck. You know Andrea's full of shit when even her quote-unquote cabaret sisters is looking at her like she's crazy while she's having this fucking breakdown on the bus because she just now realized she's not number one. Like, hello. I want all the cabaret girls, especially Andrea, to understand y'all will never be number one in Joseline's eyes. Like, even when she go do interviews outside of the show, she shits on y'all bitches any chance she gets. Y'all are never going to be number one. If anything, she has her favorite bodyguards. And Andrea, you fucked that up. You'll be on national fucking television looking like a stupid skank every week. You the same bitch who went into your hotel room, got butt naked, stuck a foxtail up your asshole to come outside and fight Neek, rolling around in the dirt, not giving a fuck about a red ant or anything crawling up your pussy or your asshole. But you was out there rolling around in that dirt for you to sit here and now realize you're not number one. This is why I just laugh at you. You're a joke. And then you're sitting on this bus reiterating the same shit I've been saying about you for weeks. You need to take your ass home and be with your family. Because you are literally also having these weird, odd meltdowns on social media. Like, have y'all looked at her TikTok? The last time I saw this bitch's TikTok, she posted a video of herself beating on her fucking husband, ex-husband, whatever the case is. You are not mentally stable. You are in no position to be on no cabaret or anything. You need to be at home and being a fucking mother because you are embarrassing your fucking kid. In 2025, I 100% believe there are young kids that shouldn't be watching this shit that are watching Zeus. All of your daughter's friends in school are probably talking to her about the fact that you rolling around in this dirt ass naked. Embarrassing. You are on this show going harder for Joseline than I have ever heard you go for your kid. No disrespect. You're literally losing your sense of self-worth, your moral and ethics. All that goes out the window because you're so desperate for validation from Joseline instead of validation from your fucking kid. That's why I said your ass need to go to fuck home, you weird bitch. So this meltdown you're doing, abso-fucking-lutely stupid. I'm sorry. Stupid. Keep that shit to yourself. Yeah, you ain't number one. There's a bunch of cabaret bitches. Congratulations. Keep crying, because I'm going to keep laughing every fucking week. I'll never see it for you. Never, ever, ever. That moment between Joseline and Chinx to me was so wonderful. I am not afraid to sit here and call Joseline out for being a weird fucking boss, abusive and all this other shit. But this one moment that she became very vulnerable and allowed Chinx to be vulnerable and saw Chinx for who she was versus just being some cabaret slut, I really enjoyed seeing that. Because in that very moment, you saw Joseline look at Chinx and see herself. There was a similarity between these two stories. Joseline's famous because all we have seen her do is fight her way to the top. She's had to fight boyfriends. She's had to fight other girls. She had to fight everybody. That's why Joseline is so famous today. All because she had a goal and she was working for it and was nobody stopping her for getting to that goal. Chinx is currently going through the same thing. She could be late to rehearsal and all this other stuff, but she's still there. She's learning. Even Ricardo said that she be doing her shit. She be in rehearsals. She's fighting to be at the cabaret. She has fought every single bitch on this show, and she still shows up for rehearsal. Late or not, she's still on her shit. She's practicing. She's doing what the fuck she's supposed to do. And so Joseline sees a lot of herself in Chinx, and I think that's why Joseline got so emotional seeing Chinx break down, because she understands what it's like to be exhausted, having to be in fight mode every 5 fucking seconds of your life. So Joseline had me for this beginning part of the show. I like the fact that she was defending Chinx, especially against those other girls. She had me up until a certain point. There were certain things I wish Joseline said. Like, if I was Joseline, I would have came in and said, ain't no more bitches is fighting Chinx. Because at the end of the day, y'all all have fought her, put your hands on her. Some beat her up. Other half, y'all got beat up. And she's still fucking here. And I'm not kicking her out the cabaret as much as y'all sit here and bitch and cry to me. I'm not kicking her out the cabaret. And if y'all fight her, y'all off this show. Because y'all disobeying me and y'all disrespecting me. That's how I would react if I was Joseline. That's not what Joseline did, though. But she did the bare minimum. I don't give her that. Now, here's the thing about Joseline that made me get lost in the sauce. Because she was doing great. She had me up until we get to Joseline sitting there with that gutter, dirty water mouth bitch T-Love. Yeah, this T-Love. The bitch that looks like fucking Cisco. The bitch who's spending all of this season not minding her fucking business. And for whatever reason, people keep asking her to fucking talk when we don't ask for her opinion. She's not of any value to anybody. I have expired gum that's more important and valuable than T-Love. The same T-Love who decided to spit on Chinx when she had no reason to fucking do that. What she should have did was tell Lexi go keep her fucking hands up so she don't get popped in the eye like she did. The same T-Love who's in her fucking confessional looking like a dirty ass cotton candy glob. That T-Love. Once Joseline was standing here with fucking this musty bitch T-Love, that's when Joseline lost me. You walk in defending Chinks. You woke up on Danny ready to smack the shit out of her. You tell Egypt to shut the fuck up. But when T-Love is over here in the corner laughing her ass off at the fact that Chinks got beat up by Egypt, you're over there kikiing and laughing with her. This is the bullshit that I be talking about that be annoying me with fucking Joseline. Also want to point out the fact that 0.5 milliseconds later, she's in her confessionals calling T-Love all type of dirty, nasty, dumpster mouth, all this other shit. She's violating the fuck out of T-Love. And I'm always confused because I'm like, Joseline, why don't you be having this energy in real time? Once again, if I'm Joseline, T-Love, what the fuck are you laughing at? Bitch, these fights that are happening with Chinks is because of your ass. You lucky I haven't kicked your stupid, dirty mouth ass out of here. Because you don't know how to mind your big head ass business. How about you spend more time shutting the fuck up and you won't have plates of food being thrown at your fucking face, you dumb bitch. That would have been me. But Joseline, the fuck are you doing? You're very, very two-faced. I mean, we already know that. But it's annoying now. Like, Joseline, what are you doing? Like, you really are this odd, like, cabaret running ass weirdo. Like, I can't wait for the day that I open up TMZ or the Shade Room or whatever and I find out that her strip club is being investigated by the BBB because Joseline is just weird. You really letting T-Love get this laugh off. And is that Binya right there in the front? Little Miss Pollywog? Man, I'm moving on. Now, this was quite confusing to me because once again, here I am 15 weeks later after the premiere episode, still trying to figure out what is fucking Egypt's beef with Chinks. Like, remove T-Love dumpster mouth ass out of here. What is Egypt's real problem with Chinks? Because last time I checked, Chinks came into this season still having beef with Lexi Gold. How the fuck them two bitches don't got no beef anymore? And now Chinks got beef with all y'all bitches and Egypt. The probation bitch. Like, hello? And before anybody else in the comments say, well, she's not on probation anymore. I know that, but that's what Egypt was known for. So it was like, for why? Why are we fighting? Egypt came out, fought Chinks, beat her up. I'll give her that. Then when they're about to go back to rehearsal, she sneaks Chinks because she's upset that Chinks said she jumped her and snuck her. But I know I have eyes, sometimes 4 because I wear glasses. You did jump her and you did sneak her. So why are you sitting here saying that she's lying? Egypt, if you're fighting Shorty and she's backed into a bush and you have the upper hand, is there a reason T-Love is running up behind you to fight? Did you need help? Because that's what a jump is. Like, hello? And we're not going to sit here and act like your homegirl T-Love didn't deserve to get popped in her fucking face the way she did. I'd sneak that hoe every fucking time too if she spat on me for no fucking reason, you dirty mouth bitch. Like, your beef with Chinks is completely unreasonable and unnecessary. And my real question is, why are you coming outside to fight for your homegirl who need to be the one actually fighting your friend? Because let us remember, it was 2 episodes ago when Chinks and T-Love was fighting and T-Love is hawking spit on her like 7 or 8 times like the dirty bitch she is. Ma'am, I'm still trying to figure out why you're not checking your friend for that. Because Egypt, if someone spit on your bald alopecia head ass, right, you would be trying to fight them bitches every week. So why are we trying to act like Chinks having this smoke with T-Love is dumb? I understand you're trying to be a quote-unquote good friend, but you're actually being a bad friend. Because if it was me, I'd be telling my friend, like, I can't fight for you in this situation. You know why? Because you spat on her. Why the fuck would you spit on her? You had nothing to do with her beef with fucking Lexi Gold. And even then, you don't even talk to Lexi Gold like that now. So what's the fucking point? You're wasting time and you're continuing a beef that don't need to be had. Like, end this shit. And apologize for spitting on her because you didn't need to do that. But that's not what Egypt big head ass gonna do. She gonna sit here and fight for T-Love's dirty mouth ass. Like, Egypt is so ignorant. She really be letting T-Love lie to her. Like, for real. But let's get to the tea on why I'm about to give this response to Miss Egypt. Because we was in the comments tussling. So, Egypt posts a couple of videos of her, T-Love, and Chinks being, like, friendly with each other after their altercation or that fight that we saw this past weekend on Sunday. Now, if I have the dates correct, the fight was on July 3rd. This was the day after, on July 4th. And when I saw this post, I didn't quite understand it because I'm like, how the fuck do y'all two bitches be in y'all confessional saying y'all got all this smoke with fucking Chinks and all this other shit, and y'all sitting here being buddy-buddy with her? That's very weird. And also the same for Chinks. I'm not going to be friends or be breaking bread with bitches that are like spitting on me and fighting me for no fucking reason. I don't care if this is after work and we hanging out and having a powwow. I'm still not fucking with y'all. I'll probably just keep to myself or hanging around bitches that actually want to hang out with me. Wouldn't be me talking to you. So, of course, me being the outspoken person that gives an opinion nobody asked for, I commented right under this fucking post. I comment and I say, showing y'all getting along at work doesn't negate the fact y'all still act like goofies for the camera. Which is true. Like, it's so fucking odd when y'all are on camera, y'all be fucking beefing and shit, but then now behind the scenes, y'all are buddy-buddy. That's so weird to me. And that's just across Zeus Network. Like, because I know these bitches be fabricating storylines just so they have a moment to be on fucking camera. Very weird. Odd behavior. Entertaining for me, because at least my life is not this pitiful where I have to desperately formulate a fight with my friend just for ratings. But, yeah, very weird. So Egypt was under the comments of this fucking section and just answering everybody, and she got to me and she said, this ain't work, babe. This was a day off. You didn't have to attend. Nobody had to be around each other. Everybody chose to be. So if y'all want, y'all could pause and read everybody else's comments. Shout out to all of y'all who was like clocking the fuck out of Egypt for the weird behavior. And so I'm like, this is some odd fucking behavior. Like, you just beat this girl up the day fucking before, and now you cool and you want to break bread with her. And I find it very odd that you're even recording you having any kind of interactions with her, because what was that for? To prove a point? Like, it's all weird behavior. As you can see at the bottom, I commented back, to which let's get to that screenshot. So I replied to her and I say, a day off. I ain't breaking bread with no bitches I spat on, beat up, jumped, none. All of y'all are weird, and you weirder because you had no reason to fight Chinks at all. Your friend spat on her. You not checking your homegirl for her nasty ass spitting is wild. You fought her for your sister who refused to mind her business. Sickness. Because, once again, the beef between Chinks and T-Love all started because T-Love wants to be in everybody else's business but minding her fucking own. And yes, Egypt, why the fuck are you not talking to her and being like, why the fuck would you spit on her? What that had to do with you? Yeah, you weird. You really breaking bread with your fucking best friend's op? Couldn't be me. Like, Egypt, the more you spoke in these comments, the crazier you fucking look. I ain't gonna lie. Egypt responds and said, why the fuck would I have beef or drag shit with a person I beat up? Let's pause right there. So we all have an understanding that Joseline, Baddies, Love Cabin, all these shows are recorded in the span of like what? A few weeks to a month, maybe a couple of months, right? Now let's remember the first time that Egypt and Chinks actually fucking fought. This was because Chinks, rightfully so, snuck and popped the fuck out of T-Love for spitting on her on the fucking bus. That was what? Episode fucking, I don't know, 3 that happened? We are now on episode 15. So in reality, in real life, this had to have happened in the span of like 2 weeks from each other, right? 2-3 weeks, let's say. You beat her up the first time on episode 3. We are now here at episode 15 and you're fighting her once again. Might I add, you fought her again after episode 3. I think this was maybe episode 7 or 6 before your ass got tossed out the fucking house. And it's because she snuck your ass back because you decided to jump into beef between her and T-Love. You're asking me why the fuck would you have beef or drag shit with a person you beat up? You tell me. You've always had the upper hand on Chinks because you're just a better fighter. That's fine. I'll give you your props on that. Why are you still fighting her weeks later? Like, please help me figure this out. You tell me, Egypt. Let's continue with her comment. You're not making sense. Clearly her beef would be with me. I didn't get beat up. She did. So why would I have beef with her? Another question, Egypt, that you should be answering for us. Why are you beefing with her? Everybody would like to know. Please tell the class. I would think your beef with her would have been dead after episode 3, maybe after episode 6 or 7. But here we are, episode 15, and you're still beefing with her. Please tell us why. Let's continue. So y'all don't like Sky because she be in the same female's face that jumped her. But here Chinks doing the same thing and y'all still mad at everybody except the fake one. Y'all weird. Even my dog is annoyed with this interaction. So now at this point, my eyebrows starting to itch a little bit because Egypt is acting completely ignorant and completely dumb. So here I go. I think you skipped me saying all of y'all are weird. Come on now. Again, you jumped in your homegirl's beef that she started. Why are you not addressing her for spitting? And I'm sorry, the time from the bushes when T Love rightfully got socked to Vegas, that's not you dragging it? Your homegirl didn't come outside to fight since she's the one who wanna continuously hawk spit on Chinks their third or second time fighting. What was the actual beef with Chinks? I'm flat out asking her, what is your beef with Chinks? Because she socked T Love? And then I reiterate myself again. I'm not breaking bread with people I beat up either. If I put my hands on you, I had to dig deep in the pits of hell for me to do that. Ain't no recovery. We can coexist in a space for work reasons, but outside of it, absolutely not. Everyone is weird. Because Egypt, why are you outside doing your homegirl's dirty work, but you don't even know why you beefing with her? Like, I'm waiting for 2 + 2 to equal 4 in this equation. Because it's just not. You're giving me 6, 8. Like, make it make sense. And do you think Egypt responded to me? She motherfucking did not. Because she does not have a flat out answer for why she's beefing with Chink. Egypt, I really liked you your first season. I thought you was cool. I really did. But now watching you this season, you must be trying to get your lick back for the first season that you couldn't fight and do what you do. Because the reasons that you're fighting now make no fucking sense. Not that this is a show rooted in smartness or just like things that make sense or logic, but it's just your reasoning is extra dumb. Because like I said before, if someone spat on you, Egypt, you telling me you wouldn't be sitting here trying to fight that bitch every fucking day? You most definitely fucking would. So I'm just trying to understand, what is it about T Love that's making you want to go to batshit crazy to protect her? Because it's not making any fucking sense to me. And I had asked you twice in our interaction, why are you beefing with her? And both times you perfectly avoided answering that question. I'd rather you just sit here on the internet and admit, well, fuck, I really don't have a reason to beef with Chinks, but I'm just stepping behind my friend. At least I could respect you for saying you don't really have a reason to be mad at her, but you know, you're just trying to stand behind your homegirl. I respect you a lot more for that. But it's the simple fact that you're sitting here trying to play dumb, like you have a reason, is killing me. If Zeus, someone from Zeus sees this video, please call me to come sit in the crowd or something, because I need y'all to seriously ask her what is her beef with Chinks. Don't talk about T Love. Don't mention that bitch. Don't look at her. Don't do nothing. What is your beef with Chinks? And if it's a bullshit answer, I'm on that ass. I don't care if you can fight. I don't care if you big. I don't care about nothing. I'm on that ass because wrong is wrong no matter what. And it's kind of crazy to me because your homegirl got beat the fuck up by Natural, your ex-girlfriend, and you ain't even have all that energy with Natural. So what is it about Chinks that is just like, oh, it's on site for her? Help me understand it. You let T Love blindly lead you, and it's crazy. She'll tell you something and you automatically believe it, knowing that your ass should be questioning your homegirl like, wait, I need the full details here. What's going on? That's not you being a bad friend questioning your friend's actions. It's making sure you got your eggs lined up so you can make a better informed decision on how you can move forward. And also maybe tell your friend to be fucking better. That's being a good fucking friend. At this point, she can sit here and say, yeah, I'm about to jump off this bridge. And it's because if I jump off the bridge, we're going to get $100,000. So you do it with me and let's split it. You would do it without asking any fucking questions. That's what you're giving this season. Nothing about your best friend is giving genuine, is giving honest. Nothing about her is giving that. It's giving fraudulent, stank, PU. Moving on. So still underneath my comment, Chinks actually chimes in and talks to Egypt. And she's like, oh my God, we get it. I even said you got that in confessionals. And you still want to fight me, weird ass bitch. So I'm like, hold on. Why is Egypt in my comment saying she ain't got no more beef with you though? And then isn't she in her confessional saying like, oh, well, now that I done beat her ass, like, I'm good off it now. We don't have no other reason to beef. But Chinks is saying you still want to fight her to this day. So what is it? Egypt, are you a fucking liar? Are you trying to play it cute for the cameras now? You trying to like save face because you know you look dumb as hell? Like, what's happening here? 2 + 2 is still not making 4. And I believe Chinks. You know why I believe her? Because let us remember how Joseline checked the fuck out of Egypt after Egypt was trying to after they fought. And Joseline was standing there telling all these bitches, enough is enough. She's staying. Get over it. So now that they don't have any fucking choice, the plot to get her out is not working. Now is let's try to be fucking nice. Let's try to be friends. That's exactly what I think they're doing, which is why they was playing nice with her at that fucking place that they were, that Egypt was recording. Now, under the general post itself, Chinks comments and says, they was in my face trying to talk to me and dance with me. I kept it cute because we was in public. The fuck? We already knew. We knew. You know why I know this? Because let us also remember how all them girls had a problem with G Baby. But then when she gets eliminated, all of a sudden they all love her and shit because Joseline gave her all of her props and shit. This is what they fucking do. So yeah, now that Joseline stood up for you, Chinks, yeah, now they want to be nice because they see Joseline respects the fuck out of you. So now they have to sit here and be a fucking doormat and look stupid in the process. We already know what the truth is, Chinks. You ain't even have to fucking explain it. The only thing I'm going to say about you, though, is that I wish you was not breaking bread or dancing with these bitches. I'm like, nah, we just fought yesterday. I'm not dancing with y'all. I'm over here drinking my drinks. There's other people here. I'm having a good time. So Chinks takes to her story and she's having a conversation with the baddest bitch, Kanaya. I love Kanaya, by the way. And Chinks says, why they making it seem like they wasn't in our face, though? And Kanaya's like, yes, girl, she's the one who wanted to be cool with you. All of them, they so weird. Now we clapping back and I can't stand them. Egypt asked you to take a video. I knew they was going to do that weird shit. Reason why I was hesitant at first to even ask or to even talk with them. Like, bitch, bye. And Kanaya's like, I'm clocking everything at the reunion. They are liars and haters. To which, yeah, I believe it. Now we got more details because I 100% believe this fucking story. The two bitches that everybody was fucking fighting with, now everybody want to be cool with because they see the general population fucks with both of these girls. So Chinks responds, exactly. And I didn't even know my nose was broken till the day after. They be fucking lying. And Chinks says, captioning this screenshot, I don't fight bitches for one day and now we the best of friends. Chinks is saying essentially what I've been saying. You weird as fuck. Why the fuck are we breaking bread and being fucking friends the next fucking day? Like, you're weird. Because that's exactly what Egypt and T-Love was trying to do. I know what that video was. That was y'all actually trying to be friends with her and trying to come across and extend an olive branch, but it's just not working in your favor. So you're trying to spin it and say, well, she's a weird bitch too. Why y'all not hating her? I get what y'all trying to do, and it's not working. Y'all trying so hard to save face, but we hate y'all both at this point. So then Chinks double confirms. She says, correction, I didn't find out my nose was broken until 2 days after that pool party, which was July 4th. Y'all be so excited to talk about my damn nose like y'all haven't been talking about it before the season air. We get it, Patchy. You did your big one. And yeah, Egypt, you did your big one. So now what type of energy are you on now? You trying to be cool with her? You not trying to be cool with her? Like, what are we doing? And once again, I'm still trying to figure out what's your beef with her. Please help me understand. Because if your response makes sense, then I could back you up and I can sit here and say, well, never mind, I stand corrected. But as of right now, I don't stand corrected. I stand confused, confuzzled, puzzled, flabbergasted. Because why? I'm hoping that this interaction we had today, yesterday, whatever fucking day, makes you go to the reunion and be like, yo, T-Love, not gonna lie, the people was right. Why the fuck did you spit on her? That's the only way you're gonna get my respect at this point, Egypt. Not that you give a fuck, but still, because the general public just don't understand what is the reason. Honestly, Chinks, Kanaya, and Lexi Gold are the only three girls that have my respect this season because they make the most sense. They don't need to be doing the fucking most. Everybody's picking on them for no fucking reason. I'm so over it. Chinks, you don't have to fucking explain yourself because we already know how these bitches roll. They're gonna be fake as fuck for a majority of the fucking time. And I can't stand it. Like, I don't know what else to tell you here. Just keep doing you because Joseline likes you. Ain't no way that you getting kicked off the show at this point. All of these girls are mad about that and they jealous and that's why they picking on you. Because if they slip up, Joseline's kicking them off the show. You've been late like 8 times and you still here. And she cried with you and gave you a hug and defended you against them girls. They want to be in your position. So hold your head high. You got the season on lock. And you probably going to get one of the biggest cheers come the reunion. Because like we fuck with you, Chinks. We do. You, Kanaya, and Lexi Go, we fuck with. Everybody else, they stank, they ugly, they jumping bitches. And they look like Binya from Gullah Gullah Island. But that's my thoughts on this whole situation and this past episode. It was just irking my nerves. So I just felt like I had to kind of give a conversation about it. But let me know what you think in the comments. Are y'all team Egypt or y'all team Chinks? Do y'all think Egypt has a reason to fight with Chinks or not? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I will see y'all bad bitches in my next video. Bye.